But with that being said as well, I do want you to understand that as we're going down this process, you can rest assured that we are very aware of all the rules and regulations and updated directives that come about on a regular basis. All right, so with that being said, who has heard of the PACT Act? Okay, we have a few here. So the PACT Act, that was a huge law change that happened August 10th, 2022. This has really changed the trajectory of how VA healthcare works. Okay, it's actually changed the trajectory on how the VA healthcare works and actually garnering more benefits for Vietnam veterans, Gulf War veterans, okay, and also even Korean War veterans, with, again, no one really speaks about, okay? Again, you know, there's so many different, you know, wartime veterans. This has changed the trajectory of that, okay? And how is so? It has actually extended the time frames and locations of how you're able to get a presumptive claim. Yes, ma'am.
I want to just interject on that PACT Act before they left out for the ones of us who went and patronized Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
And Italy, and also in the situation in Israel.
Okay.
In Turkey. Mm-hmm. The burn pits. But all he's doing is looking out for everybody who got messed up with Daddy Bush, Baby Bush's situation. But what about Clinton's mistake he made for us? And that's all I want to say.
Yes, ma'am. And that's something, again, that's some of these stories that will, again, some locations, veterans there are a few different things. They're either very secretive, top secret, and it can't be exposed too often, right? There are veterans that have been in locations that has, you know, been exposed to burn pits, been exposed to radiation, been exposed to toxins. And what they're doing is, when you're talking about an issue such as Agent Orange, such as Gulf War presumptive conditions, again, that is something that the Congress goes through, and after a certain amount of veterans are diagnosed in a certain time, place, and location, then that's when antennas go up. That's when antennas go up. Those antennas actually tells Congress to say, hey, we have to do something about this, and now we must afford benefits to this certain group of veterans, okay, this demographic of veterans. So I want you to understand that is primarily how presumptive conditions work. That is how the PACT Act was effective in act, okay? It was enacted because a certain amount of Gulf War veterans were getting major respiratory issues and cancers due to their service time and location, okay? But also, it changes the trajectory of also the healthcare system as well. We're not going to go too much into that because we could talk about that for 45 minutes. Okay, I don't want to waste you guys' time. Time is very valuable to me, so I want to respect your time. All right. So with that being said,